Hey there, welcome to my office and to another Chancery Chatter newsletter. Just yesterday, at least at the time of this recording, I made a pilgrimage to Wichita along with about 60 other people from the Diocese of Dodge City, and we went to celebrate and participate in the rite of Christian burial for Father Kapaun. So he's been dead for 70 years, and to finally watch his casket be brought out in the procession and to be there with my diocesan family, but also my flesh and blood. My son was there with me, and actually my parents were across the stadium. To be there with all those people and participate in this corporal act of mercy for our brother was just really, really amazing. And who knows what will come next in this great saga of Father Kapaun. But in the meantime, I hope that the grace from that event flows over into my life and into the souls of all those that we carried in our hearts on the pilgrimage. For me, most especially, I was praying for all of the young adults of our diocese, of course, and it was a gift actually to have some of them there, some that drove to meet us, and some college students who were at various universities who were there that day. So it was good to see you there, and I want to say thank you to all the people who helped bring the event together. It was quite the undertaking, and also thank you to all of you who went on the trip yesterday and made it possible for us to get a bus full of people to go there and back and all that. It was great. Thank you. On the way back from the trip, we stopped in St. John, and right now in St. John, there are a few people making this kind of new, I don't want to say new because the model has been around for some time, but it's new to our diocese, this style of catechesis for especially young children. It's called Catechesis of the Good Shepherd, and there's a lot to say about it, and I find it to be really intriguing and really beautiful. One part in particular is that there has to be some space set up, kind of a permanent space set up. It's called an atrium, and it's filled with all these different little tools and toys, and it's a place where the kids can come and sort of in a tactile way explore the faith. And so you'll find a little altar and a little tabernacle and little vestments, and the kids learn about the liturgical calendar and how the Mass works by setting these things up and really entering into it with their imagination. And what was really amazing to me was the way in which the kids intuited what to do. We had a few younger students with us on the trip, and they immediately started playing with things, and they just got right in there, and all the adults were kind of just watching as this played out. So thank you, Angela, and those there who are working on that atrium and making it a reality. And if you're interested in learning more about Catechesis of the Good Shepherd, you can check out their website, which I will link in the newsletter, of course. And you can also reach out to me, and I'll put you in touch with other people in the diocese who are kind of working on this project. Looking ahead, there are a couple things coming up pretty soon. First is that I will be going to Fort Hays on the 13th of October. There's a student group there called Catholic Disciples, and occasionally they invite me back to be a speaker, which I'm grateful for. So I'll be speaking that night, and then inviting students who are from our diocese out to eat somewhere quick after the fact. If you have a student who's at Fort Hays, who maybe has not yet been involved in the Catholic student organization there called Catholic Disciples, please encourage them to go. Connect them with me if you want, and I'll give them the details about where and when. Also, we've done this a few times in the past. If you have seniors, like high school seniors, and you live somewhere en route to Hays, or you're willing to get them somewhere on the route, I'd be glad to take them with me. Emma and I will both be traveling that night. I've got a minivan, of course, so we can fill it up with prospective Fort Hays freshmen and give them a sense of what the Catholic life is like on the campus, and bring them back probably pretty late. But if you're interested in having a high school senior do that, let me know, and we'll get that all sort of worked out before the 13th. The next thing coming up is the youth rally, which is for 6th through 8th graders. The details for that are in the newsletter, and if you're planning on bringing your own child or a group of kids, please sign up as soon as possible. It makes it just so much easier when people sign up in a timely manner for food and for accommodations and everything else. So please check that out and fill that out soon. And then the last thing to mention today is that I'm already searching for the 2 parishes to host Prayer in Action in this coming summer. So if your parish is interested in that and you have questions, please reach out to me. I'd be glad to fill you in on what it looks like and what the dates might be and all that. And hopefully we'll get 2 host parishes lined up for the summer. That's it for this one. Thanks so much. God bless.